Welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We are on part 7. So we last left off finishing Gloucestershire, which a bunch of stuff happened, but long story short, we have an alliance there and our blacksmith is married. And we took out another one of the 5 main big bad order guys under the so-called father. So we have one more to get before we can get the father, but in order to find out who that guy is and where he's at, we gotta kill 4 more people. And we know that 3 of them are in Winchester. And that, coincidentally, is also the only other place that we can go to get alliances going. But before we do that, I want to, speaking of which, this is our blacksmith who got married, and this is his wife, who,
hello,
when she talks,
and well
doesn't
met.
make any sense.
Nice to see Sigurd back where he belongs.
What have you got for me today?
All my pieces are good, but that one's very good.
So,
Nothing else I can do for you?
yeah, I don't think so.
I must be on my way now.
I think what I
Goodbye.
want to do is
May they sing off your...
look at what my different outfits are. Do I have, hidden ones. Enter element. I don't have all the hidden one stuff. I guess I got all the Thane stuff. Do I have all the Mentor of Element stuff? Looks like I do. Why is my outfit not changing? I guess I'll just keep rolling with this outfit. And, finish upgrading. Okay. Ravensthorpe is so close to being done. that on the way in. So I think I only have like 1 or 2 more upgrades in Ravenslope to go.
Coming after, Steerman.
To the Swan Road. Sail out!
Take it!
Strike up a tune.
Alright, let's get our raid on.
Over there!
Still you. No, not this one. Can have everything else.
It's the thrill of the chase!
Don't nod off now. Better keep my eyes open.
Leave your weight! With me. Here. Hey, come help me out.
Thorcraft Bistrake!
Help me out here!
Who's gonna help me with this? Bruh.
Give me a hand over here!
I knew that.
Feels stronger already.
Thanks.
Help me out here!
There's an achievement.
Give me a hand! Yeah.
Fast travel coin handle shop. There's 3 fast travel points in here? Holy crap. Alright. I will be back here in a second. But since we did do that raid, I'm gonna go get my upgrade on. There was like 5 or 6, and I think each of them got us 20 apiece. So 120 plus the 70 we had. We might have enough for 2 upgrades. We'll see. I don't know how many. I know it's 2 or 3 upgrades that I need to finish.
Been anywhere interesting lately?
Grain farm is done. Alright. I am 10 short. How fudge do I get the last 10 raw materials? Hi, Ray. How are things going?
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Destination can't be reached. Oh snap, he's right next to me. Let's get this fool. Want to go home? I want to stay home. Alright, let's see if I can handle this dude. No. Just... I was at work all week, pretty much, and... Do it. And I'm pretty sure.
We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
Pretty sure I have a tutoring
The ancients
this evening.
lap at my
Tutoring
sweat
session.
now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much.
But that
we
assumes he
long
doesn't cancel
for.
it last minute.
This
like he
god
sometimes
or
does.
that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
Okay, there's only one zealot left now.
Need to cloak myself here.
There's one more zealot to go. No clue where he is.
For its power, where hawk shit stained my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. What is...
My days, I can't look! Jump, little flea! Jump, flea, jump! Stop it, you frumpkin! If he falls, God will punish you! He's so brave, like a young King Alfred. He'll break his head like a fresh
Which hates you today?
Come on, Esselbert! It's yours for the taking! I'm
Kid
gonna do
looks
it.
like he's
You'll
scared
see
of
if I
doing,
don't. I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky place.
You gonna zip line down,
What
kid?
are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum, I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Loins, eh? Or I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that. But whatever. He doesn't have any business ziplining anyway. So where's this flower at? Whoops.
She missed! The stranger missed! That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin. What a terrible
Goodness.
show! Boo!
Ugh. That's a lot of ladders. Whoops.
She missed! The stranger missed!
I
That could have been
forgot what
Esselbert's
the
mangled
dismount
noggin.
button. Oh, I can just take this instead of the ladders. Okay. Oh, but I still have one ladder set to go. Okay. Alright. Third time's a charm.
What a terrible show! Boo!
Oh, crap. This is annoying.
She missed! The stranger missed! That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin.
This is a pain. This hard.
What a terrible show! Boo! Boo!
The window for this is so small. It's insane. What the I just bounced off of it. Yeah, I'm just do it this way.
Saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Esselbert an angel! If I'd known it was that easy.
Yep. As easy as
You
climbing
would
the
have done
tree.
it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Notice me, senpai.
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful.
The fuck
now
is that
we are
name?
betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great
Athelflaed?
king. And
Flayed?
you will be my fair
Flaed?
lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy
People
suitor?
have weird names.
He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Noah's holy cattle! You actually gave a flower to the princess! And now we are betrothed.
Takes more than that. There's holding hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God!
King Esselbert the First, the Flea of Winchester. All hail the Lord of the Saxons! Esselbert the Flea!
Oh snap. This place is loaded with junk. Oh my gosh, jump.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Do you have a moment to speak of our Lord and Saviour? Jesus, the light of the world? For a coin, I will tell you his story.
Here, spend it well.
You honour the Lord's great deeds with your charity. For God's Spirit breathed on the waters, and in the Jordan River, Jesus was cleansed of all sin.
A holy river.
On the mountain,
Pretty
he
sure
walked
Jesus
with his
didn't have any
disciples.
sin.
His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light.
Balder, too, is bright as the sun.
At his tomb, the earth shook, and an angel appeared, asking them why they looked for the living among the dead. He has risen!
A stirring saga, old man. Use that coin I gave you for bread rather than ale.
Do you have a moment to speak of our Lord? You have no soul, Dad.
Ganz war frisch.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth? He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, they'll hear you.
Supra in terra affairs, et Augustus est ad eum et precipit domum. Perabit tuorum, si ergo tu bene mihi non timent.
God called Aelfirth. Keepsake his memory.
Requiem aeternam dona ei Domine et lux perpetua luceat ei requiescat in pace.
Diluculo electae, in herpes per tempus sim.
Ibi in campo intercept septimo, deluculo electae, in herbis ver tempus.
Alright, I'll chat with this guy and then see if I can get that loot chest that's up there.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears.
We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that my gods and yours inspire tales of equal amusement. They make me howl with laughter.
A dull answer, but a battle-blunted axe may yet be sharpened.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
That's a twist. The fudge is King
You
Alfred
gifted
doing?
my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients
yeah,
has
Great
surely
Danes are
been
huge.
crippled by her loss.
That's funny.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. Free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, Men and women of some influence were murdered in those places, in oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier,
yeah,
it did not take long to work out
yeah. No,
why.
I'm sure
I
Lobo's a
don't know
decent
your
size,
motive,
but yeah, Great Danes are just
nor
huge.
what you hope to gain. All I
They're
ask
almost
is
like
that you finish
they're
the
almost like
work you
mini
have
horse
begun
size or baby horse size.
before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, Great King, but the day will come.
Okay then. That's a twist. So my Viking enemy is an assassin ally. At least that's what it looks like right now.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
So my student did end up canceling the tutoring session, so which I think I can live with. I would do that, but most of the people that I help with tutoring, I don't know. It's one of like, it's not a cancellation out of like bad, like, I don't know. Like this particular kid, he comes from his mom and his mom's sister live together. And he also, they both work, and he takes care of his nephew. So like it's one of those things where it's a whole thing, and he just wants to work on his he has a job. He recently graduated high school. And he's just trying to study for his SAT so he can have a better shot at getting into a good school. So I don't know. If I was doing it as like a full-time like main job, then I would. But as a side gig, I wouldn't feel right about doing it.
You have not left the church in days. The stench offense even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for hours.
Even God knows.
God is giving me a sign. What's this? If only I could see it. See his light.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true
Twitch
path,
froze
far
there. What'd
away
you
from
say?
me.
Yes.
I was just saying that
Illuminate me,
this
oh Lord, illuminate me.
this kid
What troubles you?
God will speak to me.
He's got
I know
a
it.
family
He
situation
will
to
show me my
where
true path.
God's light will show him his path.
his mom
Maybe
and
I
his
can
aunt live
illuminate the
together.
lectern
His mom's
somehow
sister,
to cease his prattling.
and his mom's sister also has a kid who's way younger than he is. He recently
Send me,
graduated
Sire
high
God.
school, like a
Illuminate
month or
my
two
true
ago.
path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your
And
lamb.
so
You
he's
are the
trying to
light of the
balance
world.
his job. His mom and aunt both work, and sometimes he's in charge
Send me a
of
sign, O
cooking,
Lord. Illuminate
and
my true
sometimes
path.
they need him to
For
watch
you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who
the
follows
nephew
your
or
lamb.
his nephew short notice. Yeah, so it's like, and
Leave me be.
he's
I
mainly
am deep
studying
in
to get caught up in
contemplation.
math so he can
Your meaning is unclear,
when
God
he
of
retakes
gods.
the SAT
Please,
he can get a
there
better
must
score.
be some other purpose for my life.
So it like
I
it's
must
not like
follow
I'm
his
tutoring
beacon.
like
You are the light
I
of
don't
the
know, rich
world.
people.
So do these rays mean something?
Actually, both of the students that I've been having on a regular basis
Leave me be. I am
the
deep
summer
in contemplation. Your meaning is unclear, God of
are
gods.
both
Please, there must be
both younger
some
guys
other
that are
purpose
just
for
trying to
my
do better
life.
in school. They're both in tricky spots. So.
Condemn. I must follow his beacon. You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something?
Understand.
Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamb.
Oh. I'm supposed to be under here.
You are the light of the world.
Spoiled rich kids. Yeah, yes, spoiled rich kids that like just don't feel like. But both of the kids I'm working with, I already said something about the SAT kid. The other one, is works himself and is putting himself through TCC. And just needs help with chemistry. So yeah, it's cute. It's cute that I do this. I don't know. I just feel like it's normal.
My path is clear. I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I
know
will
how
dedicate
tight
my
money
life
is
to glorifying
with people.
God.
It's tight with me.
Through
It's
another.
more tight with them. So.
My account must be one of utmost grace, exhaustive, immortalizing the great acts of the prodigal Alfred. Oh, thank you, Lord. I will write a blessed manuscript praising Alfred and his great work.
So I have set him on a path to glorify Alfred, that pompous Saxon. I hope his writing reeks as much as he does.
Yeah. I definitely can't help with college level chem, but community college level chem that's just a recap of high school stuff. That I can help with. And the very first session I had with this guy was all about metric prefixes and sig figs, which that's not unique to chemistry. IDK, I don't know how many people would take the time. Oh, I take the time, but at the same time, like I know I charge enough. I charge $60 an hour for in person, so it's not like I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm not doing well when I do have sessions with them. But that being said, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I wouldn't feel right double dipping with a cancellation fee. Like I said, it would feel like double dipping, like charging them and not having actually taught them anything. That wouldn't feel right to me. I probably could as a second job, but I don't like people. Not at all. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I get. It's really rewarding and fulfilling. Honestly, like I'm able to explain things fairly well. I have a little bit more patience than some people about some things. Not everything. But with school stuff, I'm pretty patient with that. And I'm thoroughly frustrated with the public school system. The teaching to the test philosophy that just is cringe. And the fact that I really do, really do. It's obvious that people don't have the critical thinking skills that public schools and colleges should be giving them. And that's what I try and do. I try and help. I try and teach people how to think. I also try to make it to where they won't need me anymore. I don't think a tutor's doing their job unless they're setting their student up to be able to study on their own for themselves without help. How the fudge do I get up here? Must be this. I don't like being asked the same thing repeatedly, so it could be hard. Oh, you just flip it on them. If I'm asked the same thing repeatedly, I'll give them the same answer, and I'll try and give it in the same way that I said it before. If it's something stupid and obvious, I'll do that, and then they get frustrated. There is a place for people feeling you don't want to flood them with the feeling of shame, but having them feel it a smidge isn't a bad thing. But if it's something that's not obvious, something that they're asking because you can tell that they legit don't understand, not that they weren't paying attention and forgot, I'll just say it in a different way. It'll be basically the same thing, but I'll just say it differently. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. People don't know how to study, and they don't have the attention span for it. And the main reason for that is because our public school system is complete trash, and the teachers that we have, I think the incentive structure is backwards. When you have unions that are set up almost against the public, like what's the word for it? I'm not talking about unions in general. That's kind of a different thing. But like, a union of government workers, I think, is inherently a bad thing. Because they collectivize in that scenario to bargain against the taxpayer, right? Since they're getting paid with tax money, they put in I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say, but anyway, the incentives are not set up for teachers to actually teach well. They're only set up for teachers to teach to the test, and part of that is because we have them. Part of that is because we allow them to unionize, and that helps them get their own, school board people. Like, sorry, because the teachers I know actually right there, I want kids to learn. Yeah. That's the tricky part, because I'm not talking about teachers in general. I'm talking about how the system that we've allowed to be in place creates a bad incentive structure. That the worst teachers will take advantage of, the middling ones will eventually fall into in a short amount of time, and even the best ones will fall into it eventually. it's not it's not me trying to criticize teachers in general. It's just if I was in that position, I'd end up doing the same thing. I'm not better than them. It's just a bad system that we could fix. And we need to encourage more homeschooling, charter schooling, and private schooling. Because if you have merit-based incentives as opposed to... Yeah, it's not within the teacher's control, but like... But it's just backwards. Like my learning experience drastically changed because elementary school and middle school I was in a private school, and I was really lucky and fortunate and stuff to be in. That's, you know, in a school like that. You know, aside from learning like values and whatever, I was also taught to critically think. I was taught how to teach myself how to get through these classes, and that totally changed my freshman year in high school when I started going to public school.
Ut congregentur ad Marcus et dixit ad vulgares de terra superbus est lo.
So it was, I don't know, it was really noticeable to me. And then the further I got from it, especially when I went to college, because I went to a private college, so I had 4 years of, oh, this is all you need to know, you know, just learn to the test, blah blah blah. I had 4 outlier years like that.
Anything there?
Where I didn't for most of my life, and then college. So I don't know. I'm fortunate enough to be able to because I had that experience. I'm fortunate enough to have the perspective of it being an obvious and misguided blip, and I think the reason for it is because the only delta between, you know, private schools, private colleges, and all that other stuff is the fact that teachers will unionize in both places, but only one is a public sector union that is more apt to influence county and city policy as well as school board policy. And it just inherently benefits the teachers at the expense of the students and the taxpayer. Yeah, school in a small town. Yeah, it's definitely different. The small town stuff. It's like the bigger it gets, the more. I don't want to say something super cliche, but like, for lack of a better term, the more corruption seeps in.
Shite! Plulich!
Is this what you want? You filthy swindler? A pond full of piss? I'm happy to oblige. If you don't give me a rich jewel, I shall whittle in your duck pond. I'll wear your guts as a hat.
Winchester mourns a good bishop, and a...
You seem agitated.
What gave it away? The fact that I had to debase myself pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting?
This man has something of yours?
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod off, unless you are going to magic Alfred's jewel out your arse.
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Give me the jewel Alfred commissioned! I'll wear your guts as a hat! Give me Alfred's jewel, you damn scoundrel! We have already paid for it! By God's head! And a spinner! Give me the jewel, Alfred! Get off you!
You! What are you doing in here?
Trying to finish a mystery.
I'm not your enemy.
To clear out
yet.
to read the
That
side
man
stuff
outside
in the city.
certainly wants Alfred's jewel.
Where are you
Oh,
doing
Jesus
here?
wept upon the holy cross. Fuck off the both of you. Alfred will get the jewel when I get what I'm owed.
Peace, or you'll feel my blade in your guts.
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is fair. It cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife to feed.
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, then on your life you'd be wise to deliver it for the agreed price.
Marry on a donkey! You deserve the bloody thing. It's not worth my hide. Much as my wife would love to be a widow.
Sounds like you need a better wife, bro.
I have your jewel.
Well, I didn't ask for your help, but I am glad of it. Alfred commissioned this rare thing.
How rare?
Filigreed gold, centered with a rock crystal and enamel plaque, a miniature of our most beatific Lord, Jesus Christ. And you're going to just keep it, aren't you?
I am.
And I have to tell the king I let a Dane steal his gift to his wife.
You do. And also this. Every treasure he has, I'll take. Every poet who writes him into song will sing threefold of me. Because we are Vikinger, and this green and pleasant land will be ours.
Bollocks. Burn the treasure, and we will forget we met!
Stop following me, or the jewel will not be the only thing you lose today.
Holy splinters from the cross. All right. Take it.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you doing me solid like that. Okay.
Good one gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
So, us.
Papers thrown on the fire. Good wind covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Okay. Wood. Okay. That's all down there. This is actually down there. Codex page number 6.
Sorga givetvis.
Grab this fast travel point, which I think is the last one in Winchester. Oh my gosh. You know I want you to go up, so go up. Okay. Oh, another place to raid. Well, I guess that's where I'll get the rest of my freaking raw materials. Gallows is having a good rest. Okay. Right. Let's go find Goodwin and maybe kill this gallows.
And boxers. I must be careful now.
He won't. Nope. I will throw it at you again. Head it out because you have to get a level from it and then pick up an order. We'll be on when you get home. Yeah. I think I will. We don't know. I'm gonna have. I am gonna need to do chores at some point.
Help! Someone help me! Please! Over here! Lord Jesus! Help! Help!
Got arms up here! Bleed you! Break you!
Help! Help! Over here!
The prisoners might know something.
This way! Help!
Huh?
Leave for 2 seconds and the shield respawns.
Right. Stay awake.
Not in there.
For the love of God, help me! Please! I was starving. My baby son close to death. Did you not steal
Felling
to save your
trees,
child?
chiseling rock from the earth, and for what? To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
I am looking for the Reeve.
Selwyn? That bastard said I stole an apple. You'll see me hang for it.
Not Selwyn, Reeve Goodwin. Was arrested not long ago.
Alfred's man. Arrested.
Northmen!
Arrested? Now that's as funny as a dose of the pox. Seems no one is free in Winchester.
So you don't know where he is. Got him.
Brother.
This is life.
Let's see.
Come on there. Hold it.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
You guys keep respawning. Oh my gosh, bruh. Really, these little dudes? Stash things. Gimme. Thank you. This is the inner part of this thing. Facilitate key. That's a good thing I got the key.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
We'll see how thick the guards are.
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging, a husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
Well, it seems like this Reeve Selwyn guy is probably the gallows person. Had to bet money.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Be at the front and shoot the thing, go to the thing and open the thing. Cool. Blizzard, I think it's the last upgrade of the main game.
Evidence against the Order of Ancients, stolen from Goodwin?
Talk to Goodwin.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the Protector of Winchester. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let's go, before they discover their eel has slipped the hook.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Oh, I will take this up line. Zipline. Can you zipline? No, you can't. You're dead because I ziplined and you can't?
Odin owns you!
Hello. Thanks for driving the exit. This random dude.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
Nun-groper?
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
Is Selwyn a name you know? He seems to have judged and executed many for little more than stealing ale and bread.
Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits.
Well, then why didn't
End
you know
his
that
terror,
before?
Eivor.
Eliminate the first of the order targets. Seminary Horde map. It's a tricky one. Two, 1, 2. Yep. All the abilities we have are fully upgraded now. There's not too many side collectible things to do yet. 3 things of wealth, 1 mystery, 2 artifacts. The mystery I passed on the way in. And then kill the order people. I think I'm going to take a break here because I have some stuff to do. Not sure when I'll be back at this, but, well, I'll be back at the next part. And then we will finish Winchester. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye now.